these sinkholes, which obviously some of these is going it's going to take a long time, and some of these roads are going to be blocked off for quite a while. There's so much going on here. There really is. What we're seeing is incredible. And in South Texas, the floods have triggered hundreds of water rescues. And as we said, state of emergency declared. It's, what can we say? You know, I mean, it's just a awesome thing to behold in a negative sense. I mean, the power and the destructive ability of the water. Or is that all that's really going on here? Or are there other things going on behind the scenes? So 140 campers rescued floating bears as Montana and Texas flood. And this is NBC News. So this is mainstream. You know, they can't hide it. It's getting too big. The scope of this is really the thing that's amazing. So the mother of one of the campers, her 9-year-old daughter spotted a grizzly bear that had been swept away by a fast-running creek on her ranch near Augusta. And this is so ominous. Here we see a U.S. Army Chinook helicopter loading people up. Mostly it looks like kids. And yeah, middle school students. And they're from the Montana Wilderness School of the Bible. Just kind of like an ominous scene, you know. It's like something out of a disaster movie that we're seeing going on around the country and around the world. And Texas saw deluges all week. The soaking in both Texas and Montana comes in stark contrast to the tinder dry conditions of the American Southwest, which is experiencing drought and an early wildfire season. And here we see some other pictures of the flooding going on. And it seems like there's an awful lot of main streets in the USA that look like this, that we have to go get the kayaks out to get around in. Otherwise, get your swimming in. Of course, if you're up in an area in Montana, or if you're, say, in British Columbia and Canada, you know, it's going to be a little bit chilly. And it'll be chillier when we start moving into the fall as well. And, you know, these are not the only areas getting hit with this. It's been, you know, just, you can't count all the places. Chicago right now is getting hammered with the rains as well. Many roadways are being affected. Flash flooding warning remains in effect. Soils are saturated. Rivers are running near bank full or in flood mode, and additional rains may collect quickly. And so this is again another area that's getting hard hit right now. Extreme weather sparking big problems in British Columbia's interior. Crews are battling several wildfires going on right now, and also keep in mind the swarming in that whole Cascadia subduction zone going on right now as well. And then the other thing that has been just constant is the volcanoes, and this is talking about the volcanic unrest continues. Eruptions at Anak Krakatoa and Sinabung in Indonesia, Shimodake and Japan, and Talika in Nicaragua, as well as many others. So there's just so much being put in the air by these volcanoes. Luckily we haven't had a V5 or anything like that yet, but it's definitely adding up, and it's coming in so many different areas now. And as we're looking at this, we go over to the watchers, and